From the quiet corners of southern Indiana, Mercules started his path to pro during Black Ops 2, playing GBs with his older brother, sharpening his skill set one match at a time. By Advanced Warfare, the stakes were higher. He was playing for money, but it wouldn't be until Black Ops 4 that Merc truly stepped into the world of competitive CoD, facing off against future stars like Shotzzy and iLLeY, where a legendary clip would unfold.
Outer? Dude, are you kidding me? Let's fucking go! Get the fuck up!
Almost by chance, Merc would go to a local LAN in Chicago, where he would get his first glimpse at Respawn. This is when he would get picked up by Nobility Rising, where he would join Conwa, Choco, and Symbols. Although not getting any noticeable placements, Merc was building his name in the pit. That grind would carry him all the way to the Challenger's Last Chance qualifier. This is the story of the CDL's most unexpected prodigy. Merc would soon link up with Neptune, Lunars, and Dak, a squad full of recognizable names and sky-high potential. The team would go under the name Chirac. Wait, what? Can I even say that? Regardless, Chirac came out swinging at the LCQ, dominating early on in the bracket, beating the likes of Vivid, Craze, and Rupert with ease. Momentum on their side, Merc and crew found themselves in the winners finals, and with the LCQ format, they were just one series away from securing a spot at Challengers Champs. Their next match would be against Singapore Syndicate, a constant fluctuating matchup that would sway all the way until map 5.
Now you're leaving Mercules isolated, so if you are SGP, you just gotta find this one kill, someone sick to defuse, Dak in a 1v3.
Not looking good, and Dark comes out from behind.
But under the lights, Chirac would crumble. A narrow loss dropped them down to the loser's bracket. One more chance, this time against Singapore Midnight. There would be no lifeline this time. Win or go home. No chance at gold, and your season is over.
One-on-one gunfight across the map, and it looks like Dak is not going to fully commit off this rotation.
Dak and Mercules a bit stuck behind the truck. Assault checks the bomb, gets caught by Merc, and now it's just down to Capsule. Could be incredible for them. They may even get more than that. Second tick lock. Here comes the stack. Trophy system is down.
Oh my
Focus up
God.
towards Neptune is good. Dak from the front has to try to find a way to break this. He's going to go by himself. He's dealt with, and the third tick gets locked.
Now, even though you have a lot of mid-map control, you just have no idea where these players from Midnight are. But Mercules again to keep Chirac trapped in towards the back end. They have that cruise missile that's going to lead to a break early on for P3, but Neptune, he's dancing, was trying to line up the third onto Eric Boom. Unfortunately, he is going to fall short.
He knows he needs to get a win. Not going to come through. Mercules 19-9.
They're going quick, and Mercules is going to put himself in position if he can creep this door to take down the bomb carrier.
Maybe have a chance to line up a couple, but he doesn't get a look at it. Capsule from the front gets two.
It's going to turn into a one-on-one. The bomb is yet to get planted. Assault v Mercules.
And they know where Assault is. Mercules, the new guy up, looking to earn his way to champ. Stun is out. Assault takes the gunfight, wins the match, and with that, sends home.
One round for playing under the green lights in Allen, Texas, but it wasn't meant to be. Chirac would fall just short, a top 3 finish. Yet somehow, this wasn't the end. For Merc, it was just one more step in an exponential rise. After a strong third place finish at NA's first Challengers Cup, Merc and Neptune looked poised to build a name together in BO6, but the bleak light of hope simmered as Mercules would leave the squad shortly afterwards, and his now former duo, Neptune, was offered a CDL contract. He accepted, signing to Vancouver Surge, leaving Merc solo and his future mostly uncertain. Enter Zuma.
Shut the fuck up! Shut your fucking mouth!
Wait, but this isn't what I wanted to do.
I'm an MVP! I'm one of the best to ever do it!
A former CoD pro with an absurdly big nose. The Stallions were already making noise, even beating pros the season before, and when Zuma caught wind of Merc's name, he took the risk. The new Stallions roster was full of exceptional talent, with sky-high potential. With thousands of eyes on them, the roster was given an opportunity of a lifetime.
Seconds remaining. Aid on the corner. Takes on RCD is completely taken care of. The Stallions will grow their lead to nearly double the points.
Oh my God!
Now Courage has the jump on the Dak, or so you would think. Party that wins doesn't make a difference, and Courage blows him off the map. Oh my good!
Behind the scenes, it was messy. Without informing Zuma or the organization staff, the players began plotting a split, eventually leading to the boss to drop the roster entirely.
I will no longer, I'm out of challengers. I'm done for now. In terms of the roster, I am pulling out.
Merc was teamless again, but ultimately not for long. Merc would find himself on Omen Brooklyn, and instantly eyes were back on him.
Cut your loss. Start thinking about new, but they're just gonna playing everyone on the backside of tower.
Ready for a pinch from Standy, not initially being Watt as Mercules. Will find the trade plus another, and Spart wide.
Oh, man!
Back-to-back cups were incredible, but it would only be 3 days later that Merc's entire career soared.
What's up, Ultra fam? The last 12 hours has been crazy. Beans unfortunately couldn't make it to the event he's having visa issues, so I'm subbing into the team. Excited to be here and get it done.
Ultra made a move. One of their core players, Beans, was sidelined by visa issues, leaving a gap at the flex position. They had options, plenty of them coming from challengers, but they picked Merc. A risky bet on such an improving talent. Heading to Major 3, expectations were rock bottom. Merc knew it, he had nothing to lose.
He's dealt with. Last 10 seconds. Is anyone able to touch this in time? It would have to be Insight, but he's held back by Metals. Last 4. You've got to get there if you're Kleenex. Shutdown comes through.
Miami thrashed Ultra. Star players Super even flicked them off. Ridden off immediately, Ultra collapsed into losers round 1. But Merc knew all Toronto needed was a spark.
We'll make the plays around you. And he's doing a great job.
Keep your eye on the new kid. Mercules 1v1 win. He can get the people first. He finds a second. Ultra can win the game. 7. Long range shots on the Cammy. I don't know how this guy slipped the radar for so long. And yep, that will do it. Ultra polished in both hard points.
The run was on, momentum building, confidence rising. By Championship Sunday, Ultra had earned a rematch with Miami for top 3. With resentment in the air, Merc stepped on the stage fueled by bitterness, and Miami felt every ounce of it.
And then they get to the time. It is systematic gameplay for Toronto. Soaking time as well. We are close, boys and girls. Gets it. Know when you need to help your teammates. Know when they need to help you. 7-0 from the rookie. His first land.
Do they know where he is? He managed to escape them. The elusive Dane, now making his way round. Heretics clenched. And an opportunity now for Kleenex to check it, and he manages to get the kill. Is he going to check the bomb? He did! Shots, no kill. Mercules trying to make the play. You've still got the numbers. Metals from the outside gets 1. No trade, no trade. Heretics, it's down to Rincor. 1v1. It's done!
Ultra gets revenge, and Merc gets his moment. They wouldn't win the major, but that didn't matter. Merc had proven he belonged, and the green lights in Allen, Texas flashed again.
This sounds crazy, but who's to say this kid's not the next Karma, right? He goes out there, he places top 3 with no pro practice at his first ever major, playing on main stage for the first time, 21 years old.
That was Methods, a former pro in his own right, making it very clear to OpTic management, Merc was a player they could not pass up. Eventually, OpTic would cave in and sign Mercules for the remainder of Black Ops 6. This was OpTic, a team with a golden past, but recently, they'd fallen flat. 3 straight top 8 finishes, 0-18 map count in Major 2 qualifiers. The green bricks were steadily falling. Merc was brought in as a last hope, but instead of rebuilding slowly, they turned it around in like a week. So what actually changed? Well, basically everything. HP win rate up, Search and Destroy was solid, and in Control, they didn't lose a single map. Their overall map win rate would go up from 45% to 62%. That's a big jump. And for context, iLLeY Thieves had a map win percent rate of 65%. Meanwhile, Atlanta FaZe had one of 72%. So OpTic were right there with them. They didn't just look better, they were better with Merkin, like by a long shot. They went 0-18 for fuck's sake. OpTic didn't just stabilize, they found a rhythm. But how did OpTic look on LAN? They took down Rocker, handled Ultra. They weren't just surviving anymore, they were hunting. But against 2 of the best teams in the world, Atlanta FaZe, iLLeY Thieves, 2 teams OpTic could have beaten. They fell just short. They bowed out of Major 4, placing 4th. But something was different this time. It wasn't disappointment, it was momentum. The team had changed, and now they had time, a full month, to reset, to refine, for Merc to become bigger than just a story. Every year, 4 players go down in CoD history, etched into the rhythm of time. But the strange part, you rarely see the same names again. It's always someone new, a new era, a new story. And that's what made OpTic's fall so staggering. This was a team that had just come off a World Championship season. And yet, not even a year later, they were crawling through the depths of hell. But at the biggest event of the year, CoD Champs, you might as well go in blind, because nothing about this tournament cares about what came before. It's about right now. OpTic, off a month of monumentous growth, would open their champs run against Atlanta FaZe, a team that had handled them just weeks ago. But time always speaks for itself.
For FaZe. Mercules though dealing with it on one side, the tracking on point for the second. Not gonna be great. He's still out of Simtex. He held his pocket though, so he's able to get the kill. 1 versus 2, chasing him down and closing it out. Easy earlier. He's just gonna go behind that, but he's just in the corner and doesn't pick it. One's gonna be a team kill though. Who cleans up the next 2 and they shut it down.
Oh my god! What the fuck, baby? Come on. Let's go. Let's fucking get it. I thought we won. Holy shit.
Put in the dirt. 1 tick now to go for the 3-0 here in round 1. Team shot is in. Beams are through. It's all on Sip, and he is down. OpTic Texas with the round 1.
Toronto Ultra, the very team that had let Merc walk after Major 3. It wasn't just a match, it was personal. Then came Boston Breach. Same story.
I'm gonna get open. Where are we spawning them?
Line. All every single line.
Another one line on me. Nice, good shit, base. Shit on! Go Lumbo. Oh my god.
By this point, Merc was posting a 1.56 KD in the tournament. And OpTic, they hadn't dropped a single map. From the lower bracket, emerged a face of familiarity. Merc's old duo from Challengers, Neptune, now his final opponent. The moment was massive, and questions still lingered. Could Merc keep his composure? But the noise wasn't heard. And if a tree falls and nobody hears it, did he even make a noise?
Dashy, immaculate tracking. Big Bruce. Lands 2. Mercules on the 3rd. Oh boy, Shotzzy to the front. Side door. Slammed. Oh my! Is he still alive? And he's been here for a minute. New York minute. He cannot be stopped. Shotzzy, unbelievable. Undeniable. Spawning there too. Every single player here in Shotzzy to seal the deal. Final fight. Shotzzy.
Boost it up.
Dad! Come on! Come on, guys! Let's fucking go!
Let's go! Oh my god.
And the miracle maker Mercules, the messiah for OpTic.
The story of Merc is one of exponential growth and relentless progression. Not many have done it before. Not this fast, not with this team, and not like this. But the CDL's greatest prodigy, he may have just done it. From GBs in Indiana to lifting a trophy under the green lights, this wasn't supposed to happen. OpTic's savior, the CDL's prodigy, may have just become a legend.